Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. I know the audio is not going to be that great. I'm in a room right now. I'm traveling. I'm actually staying at my brother's house in Montana right now. And there's one thing that's always bothered me that I wanted to talk about. And it's something that really not that many people talk about, which is kind of surprising. But why is it once I cross state lines, I lose some of my Second Amendment rights? And what I mean by that is, if I go from my home state in Nevada and I cross over into Utah, Arizona, Idaho, Montana, California, wherever it is that I'm going, if I cross into one of those states, I'm no longer able to get a handgun. That means I'm no longer able to get what I want. I'm not able to purchase it with my state ID. So even though, the Second Amendment protects our right across the country, right? It's a national right. For some reason, just simply crossing state lines, it disappears. I am no longer able to fully participate in the Second Amendment unless I'm in my home state, which is kind of strange. It's kind of odd that nobody really talks about that. I would assume that my license, which is, one of those real IDs, right? I would assume that if it's valid in one state and I could drive across the entire country and that's valid, I should be able to get what I want in any state that I'm going to. For instance, if I left everything at my house, right? I left everything I need to protect myself and defend myself in my house, and I go to another state, I'm not able to get anything to defend myself other than a rifle or a long gun. That's really kind of what it boils down to. I'm not able to get myself a handgun at all. They kind of actually treat you different when you ask. You're like, hey, I'm looking at this, whatever it is over there. I was wondering if I could get it, even though I have my Nevada ID. And right away they're like, no, bro, sorry, I can't help you out. That's something you'd have to get back in Nevada. And it just seems like it's okay. Like, that's acceptable. It's acceptable that once we leave the state, all of a sudden we're supposed to abandon part of our Second Amendment rights. I mean, it's the country. It's not just the state, right? I don't have Second Amendment rights only in Nevada. I should have Second Amendment rights in every state that I go to. But not only that, just traveling with stuff. If I go from Nevada to a different state, the way that you have to transport and carry is different from one state to the next. Some require things be in cases. Some require them to be locked up. Some require them to be unloaded, or you can have them. And so not just is it that you can't acquire something once you leave the state, but at the same time, just how you transport it from state to state changes. And that alone is frustrating. But the fact that if I leave something at home and I have nothing with me, I can't practice, my Second Amendment rights fully just because I'm in a different state. Is it the Second Amendment? Is it a federal deal that protects our rights, or is it a state's deal? That's always been a question for me. And, because I saw something that I really wanted while I was up here and they said, no, you couldn't get it, it just kind of set me off even more. I'm just like, how's that possible? When it's, I don't get it myself, but, they should still be able to do the same NICS check. They should still be able to take your driver's license, your ID, you still fill out your, your 4473, and that should still go through all the background check process. So if, I'm still able to do that, then tell me why it is that, I don't qualify because my license is out of state. So I know this is just kind of one of those videos where I'm complaining, but I feel like really this needs to be brought to the forefront a little bit more, because either my rights are protected across the country or they're not. It shouldn't just be an in your own state type thing. So thought I would bring that up, get your guys' thoughts. If you wouldn't mind, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know if you've experienced anything like that or what you think about it altogether. So I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and you guys take care.